Sambia district has had a challenge in terms of deforestation and had a lot of issues in the area of climate change. And considering the fact that 3/4 of the population in Sambia district depend on agriculture as their livelihood. And with the climate change effects, it has meant that the rainfall pattern has so far changed, meaning that agricultural productivity has gone down. And this has compromised the food security around the districts.
Charcoal production has been rampant in the district for some time. I think we are seeing the effects of the same climate change. And then if you go around the communities, most of the trees are gone, meaning there have been a high production of charcoal in the recent past within our communities.
And so through the implementation of this climate change project, the project is supporting what we are calling green enterprises. These are 5. There is what we are calling piggery green enterprise, poultry green enterprise, vegetable gardening green enterprise, beekeeping green enterprise, and cage fish farming green enterprise. So the project, during the implementation of these green enterprises, it's partnering both with the community and it is also partnering with our government stakeholders and indeed the traditional leaders during the implementation of these various activities.
We are supporting the project through technical, I can say training the communities on alternative sources of income, because we have seen that charcoal, mostly they get it for income and doing other small projects. So as a department, we are trying to teach or sensitize the communities on the effects. So technically we are helping the project with the trainings so that people are aware of what is really happening.
As a Ministry of Agriculture, our work is to work with the farmers. Our usual daily work is to work with farmers to see how we can help them improve their production, increase their productivity, as well as have food security in terms of income as well. As you know, as a ministry, our mandate is to attain food security at household level for the country by 2030. So after training, we were there to offer advice on the kits, on what needs to be done, what to look out for to get the irrigation kits, the crops to grow. We were involved in that, and including the monitoring.
Though in total, the project has targeted a total of 3,665 as direct beneficiaries, whereas in terms of indirect beneficiaries, we have 20,000 plus who we expect to reach out on this very particular project.
Vamene vachinjako bati at least apa pamanje nambo kwanisako nikagulisako tuma eggs nambo kwanisako kubagulira bana tuma books twa ku skulu na mafuta pa nyumba ni bagulisako through mukugulisa ma eggs ya mene ya nkuku hizi.
Twa kunu moku ilio ba plan tabala twa filisha twale kwata ukulima ukuna first twale tema malasha nokulawo the business ya malasha then ichaishire moneka ichadi chatukosera sana pamulando wako bati bamdala baisa alwala so twambira okula twati tuwekerefe kuma garden ifo twaishire yambo ku lima garden nomba twale lima fya pano no pamulando wako bati twale bomfya ama bucket upitira nomba ilio twaishire ba plan twaishire na project yako bati bale yafilisha nkupera ko ifya ukulembesha fya kulembesha nembesha ko bati kuli bale lembesha ko abalefu ama garden fidya then ifo twaishire sara garden fakuti twakwete ko ka experience pano no ku garden ifo twaishire twati awe ifitude chula muku bomsha ma bucket kashika tulembesha fyo ko bati bafilisha ko engine so ili baishire tupera engine awe twali kwate sansa sana ero baishire bapera engineer twambo okuladi manomba tulebo mfya engine kutapilisha cha twangukirako na irrigation kula ni twale kwate obwafya wa milile abana ku school kaina alikuwa tako tubana twanshiwo twana twa mwana wanje so shale kwanisho kweba kuchitwa batwala ku school kushitama uniforms na box fida nangu fyo kulya kwine fe kwali twale kwata shortage so nomba pali noshita awe abana bonse bali bwekera ku school then na ukulya tulelya fe bwino tetu muntu atubepe nangu kukumbwa abana tabali kumbwa ngati wafira fine kutauni tulesa na jushita basara di na tino mba tuleno pali noshita abana balenwa. The
other important thing which we have seen as an improvement in the way of life of our people as a result of having the presence of plan in our community is to embrace the new technology on how to keep fish. Okay, we have the cage fish farming, okay, which has also come up. One is to ensure that our people have the fish protein, okay, which is very, very important. We don't want to have a malnourished, okay, population in our chiefdom. And apart from that, we see increased financial base, okay, for our people. Cases of child marriages, cases of teenage pregnancies, and also other economic imbalances in our communities have gone down.
Busuma twasangamo wabuti kutwasanga wafurishi kuma families yesu kutwaikala bwino n'abana besu kusabisha abana masukulu so tukaisungesa bibwino bwino tule feeding paka ikakule efyo twalembeshera program yesabi tofa ikafuminine abantu bakeshi bata abantu bakwalifa bwino futi tofa tunama keji yakafule tuye pantanshi abantu wonse basambire palifwe ubwino zaona tikashita vest ndepedi zaona ubwino tubwino ule moni uyu but so far ubwino tamba kuona pa nchito pa chirangizo cheba tirangiza ba plan batirangiza kuti batiretera ma project haya yestenzo organizira kuno kuifamula area kuti bangatipase ma fish pond aya so as a result cheti yeming aiseba youth tifuna feeding ensombai so that time we harvest tikagulisa tikaone bwino
problems mbuli ndakatarika beekeeping ma problems tonchafwako kuno solvinga kotuma minor problems kuinda kwamba kunolima manje verenga program ndakaichani kwa program ndakachani kwa vakesa wenkabulya kunosamuta sensitize vantu ma programs after sensitization kwamba ichi chintu chiboto maningi kusamkwamba asotunjire mutarike kusensa omu ndakabona kwamba chiboto chima behaves chibuchi bulafula alimwa akupanda kuli nkubu maningi panganda turachana mokulya akunosolvinga ko ma problems aitochani abana bachikolo bana bali kuchikolo kuli umwe ali pa Nkuruma University umwe ali ku trades umwe ali pa Sambia boarding secondary school beekeeping njibo tumaningi itochafurisha uchinga kolya koulisha buli pache chino chindi sugar waita byani wadura ali mkulya ali mwabumi bupya na ma health benefits atochanika mubuchi so hane mulimbo ntarika but nchina kunjira ma programs ma value addition products maningi ali mubuchi ndolisha bwenka babulya buchi then awakisa yarondolisha kuli babali abatofu bansu kwamba insuki shinosa mukunjira ma beehives.
The project as a way of addressing issues of climate change is also doing a number of activities in the area of awareness on environmental, natural resource, environmental management. These are being done through various activities, some of which it is sports, some of which is through drama, just to let the community get to understand the causes and the effects of climate change. Apart from that, we are implementing these activities in a gender transformative approach.
This gathering behind me is a community, it's a female economic empowerment session. So we had trained community headmen and women in female economic empowerment. So it's held every twice in a month, in which the community, the headmen and the subject, they meet, both men and women, where they discuss gender norms. So these gender norms that are discussed mostly revolve around economic empowerment. So how this activity is connected to climate change, we have come to realize that this community has been affected by climate change, and the people that feel the most pain are the women and girls, because they have to walk long distances to fetch for water, fetch firewood. So when the women are empowered, it eases their burden because they're engaged in businesses. And then again, at the same time, for a girl child, we are saying they will be able to, the women will be able to provide for the girls the necessities, especially the sanitary towels.
The partnership with Plan International has been very, very overwhelming in the sense that we've seen a lot of change in the way our schools and the community at large are doing things. What we have seen is through the empowerment that Plan International has done, like giving them pigs, chickens, goats, so the community has gone into rearing such things. So when they raise money, they send their children to school, they also have something to eat at home.
We have been involved in a number of ways. Firstly, it was to do with the training of community livestock volunteers. These volunteers are meant to beef up our extension services in the field. As you may be aware, we do not have sufficient extension services in the field. So it was the intention, that was one of the observations that were made by the program Plan International, that through giving some little knowledge to some of the members of the community, they could also help in rendering these services to our farming community, in particular the beneficiary communities under the project.
Even the children are learning the skill of gardening and so forth. So at the end of the day, they get those vegetables and prepare meals for the learners in the school. So even absenteeism rates have reduced because learners go to school, they know that those vegetables we planted, we are going to have a meal before we go home. So this is very good actually. Because even after learning these skills, the learners also have gardens where they go back home. So their families also benefit from what you have been doing in our schools. So we are looking forward to many, many more such partnership programs in the district.
Irachabe kuliwa plani pa project amene vanatitandizira yakuti tizitandizirako pa family tionga ziko maningi basalekere pamene apa ba plani bapitirize kutandiza na benango banzatu amene basala na ise tizambopunzisako banzatu muri project yameneyi ubwino wamene ulimo muri project yameneyi
twatolera ma programs aya tanga wikalo wesu wachinja nga twawakalaka wotu maningi kuma programs aya ngo batoto pa nkuku ngo batopa bantu bankuku nkumba fish farming chidoja furisha maningi
tuletasha sana kuri ba plani kuri project baletako tuletasha kwe batikwena alesa bapale batwalirire bantu bale bafuirisha abantu abalanda tatu akwete fya kuchita lero pali noshita bamwe abana kwati ba youth bengi bale kwata kula bomba fye milimo ya chabe so nangu kwiba tetibebe.
We are products of our own environment. Okay, we are also products of our own choices and decisions. What I mean is that the way we want our communities to change their mindset and start embracing the other gender is the way we shall see our future become. So the environment which is changed, which is strengthened, which is sharpened, which is empowered, is the environment which is going to see our people get used to this environment, and Zambia shall change for the better. This chiefdom shall change for the better, and Plan, we say, live long and continue living with us. I thank you.